Welcome everyone. Jacqueline Jax here, and I am so excited to paint this art challenge for you. As suggested by one of my group members on Facebook, I'm going to use the Mission Gold palette. Now, some very specific Mission Gold, actually. As you know, or if you haven't, I don't know, hang out with me for very long, I actually love Mission Gold. It's such a fun paint and certainly one that is great for floral, great for layering, and you could just do so many different things with it. So I have my Mission Gold paints here, and there's two different things you're seeing. One, you're seeing the palette range that comes in this nifty palette. So if you're just getting started and you think you don't know what kind of paints to get, this might be a really fun one to do because it comes with all of these colors and it comes with a great palette. And I have been really thrilled with this. I still paint with this to this day, and I would actually buy it again if I ran out. But it actually lasted a long time and I really do love it. But there is a single pigment set as well. Now, within this palette, there are single pigments like the permanent rose, permanent red, rose madder, crimson lake. It gives you so many beautiful options that are single pigment. And then there's a couple that are more than one pigment. But today we're going to choose one specifically that were in this set, but also in the single pigment set. So the single pigment set from Mission Gold comes with paints in this tube size, which are enormous, and you are not likely to run out of them anytime soon. These are 15 mLs. It comes with a great big range of single pigment sets or paint, and I just love it. I think it's great. This is the size of the tube that comes in this set here. So you get a ton of them. You get all of these colors. These are 7 mLs, but still very, very cool paints. And like I said, they're so highly pigmented, you don't run out. And this is a great way to get into watercolor, have a nice range of colors. And this is like $50. So wow, right? Insane. The single pigment set, of course, the tubes are huge. They are, multiples times the size. And what happens is they charge a little bit more for it, but it's still so affordable. And you get like a huge range of them. So I'm going to choose ones from the single pigment set that are also in this set too. The ultramarine, which is PB29. I'm going to choose a Quinn permanent rose, which is PV19. So I'm pretty sure you guys probably have these colors. And then I'm going to choose their cerulean blue is one of my favorite blues, but here's the thing. It's actually not cerulean blue. So if you're used to the traditional cerulean blue, you're probably looking at something that's like PB36, that is like a cobalt cerulean blue, right? But they're in Mission Gold. I don't know why they named it cerulean. It doesn't really make any sense. Even on the thing, it says azul ceruleo. But this is actually phthalo blue. So if you have phthalo blue, just pull out your phthalo blue because that's what we're going to be using. But this is just, I don't know, this color is actually so much more than phthalo blue. You know how when you're looking at colors and you see like the pigment information is the same, but it's not actually the same shade. It's just slightly different. Well, they found a way to make a phthalo blue and named it cerulean blue. That is just insane. And I love it. And I have painted with it even like entirely one painting. And then one that's from the single pigment set that I really do love is this turquoise cobalt hue. It is gorgeous and really fun to paint with. It's highlight fast rating, semi-transparent PB28, and it's semi-staining. So you can actually still lift this one. This one is semi-transparent, semi-staining. So for a phthalo blue, you can actually still lift this to a point. It's semi-staining as opposed to most phthalo blues that are really staining. Light fast ratings are high on all of their paints, and a lot of them are non-toxic. So they do try to really take care of the environment. This is a non-staining ultramarine light, and this is a semi-opaque quinacridone permanent rose. There's also in that set a beautiful quinacridone permanent magenta that is PR 122 that is semi-staining and transparent. Actually, maybe we should do the transparent one. Yeah, let's switch that. We're going to do transparent for this exercise. So this is the painting challenge for the week. If you guys are following that, and congratulations to our previous winners. You are amazing. You guys have been doing so well. I'm so proud of you all. So the quinacridone permanent magenta is this one right here. And it is a gorgeous color, PR 122. You can see the range of beautiful light, kind of like magenta pinks to that deep, beautiful pink. I think this is going to be such a gorgeous color for today. This is the ultramarine light, so you can get a feel for that if you want to match it up with your own colors. This cerulean blue is this one, and I just love it. It actually goes a lot darker too. I haven't done we're going to do the glazing on this actually today. And the cobalt turquoise is this one. Now this cobalt turquoise here actually is PB28. So just ignore this PY3 and PW6 because there's another one that I made a mistake and I wrote down the pigment information. But this is in fact a single pigment color. So we're just going to add 2 blocks here so we don't get confused. I just messed it up on my chart, but I'm going to be doing new charts here anyway. Yeah, so beautiful. So I went through all of them. All right, let's put this aside. And again, if you have any questions while we go along here, guys, please don't forget to ask them. I am here for you for sure. I'm going to be using the same one. Now, this is an exercise from the Painting Watercolor Floral for Beginners class, available over on my website at jacquelinejacks.com. So if you do want to learn how to paint all of these fun things, then there are a huge amount of exercises in all of my classes. And I actually keep adding more and I just can't help myself. You'll get lifetime access anyway. You can use them for multiple times and just as references in the future. This is the Escoda Barocco size 16. I love this brush actually for this exercise. It's really fun. But you could also use the Neptune Princeton size 12 would be great. Anything that holds a lot of water because we're going to be doing a fun splashy kind of thing. Even if you have my tried and true favorite brush, which is the Escoda Versatile size 10. Hello, it makes another appearance. Yes. Now, one of you guys asked me the difference in this brush, and it's longer. So when you're looking it up online, please use my affiliate link to get the right brush because it's longer than the traditional like pointed long rounds. It's a different brush, but they don't really have it under a category, I think, of like a striper or anything. It's just got a really big belly and it's crazy good. You see how similar it is? So like it's almost like a wash brush, but it does really fine lines. I have the best time with this brush. I'm tempted to paint with it. Actually, okay, we're going to leave it there. I can't help myself. All right, so this is the splash technique that I taught in the Painting Watercolor Flowers for Beginners class. This is a really, really fun thing to do. I'm going to try and make it as less messy as possible for you as we go through this so that if you don't have a lot of room, you're not going to go crazy. So let's put a few of these beautiful pigments into this little mixing area here. So this is my ultramarine light, cerulean blue or phthalo blue, depending on what you have. And again, guys, if you don't have these colors, it's okay. Use the blues that you have. Like, I'm sure you'll have ultramarine blue. And if you're using pans only, you can use pans too. Just get them wet, pre-wet them right now. This is my transparent quinacridone permanent magenta. You can use Quin Rose. You can use Rose Madder. You can use one of your reds. As long as I would say choose like a blue leaning red as opposed to like a cherry or a warm red because you're using blue. And it will like look a little more cohesive. And then there's my turquoise. Okay, so there's our 4 colors. And again, in this painting challenge, when you share it on the group page to enter to win some amazing watercolor paint from me or a brush, because I have a whole store of items linked up for our winners to choose from. Um, you can paint in any color you want. You don't have to follow this exact demo. You can use any of them. All right. So I don't want you to feel that you're stuck or have to go out and buy colors just for this demo. So I'm just going to get these even additionally more juicy, which you don't really need to do with Mission Gold because they are a honey-based watercolor. So they certainly, will give you a lot of bang for the buck for sure. Let me lay my colors out so you can see them. And let's get some water on our brush. Do you guys like my little painting mat? Did you notice I have a new painting mat? Isn't it pretty? I'm going to see if it really is waterproof. Honestly, it is so nice that it's I don't really care if it's so inexpensive to get these. And I thought it would help with the glare, so I got a bunch of different colors. So one of the questions in the check, hi there, Michelle. What was the big bellied brush? So this one is the Barocco Escoda size 16. And this one is the Escoda size 10 Versatile. They're both Escoda brushes. I get them at Jackson's, and I would love it if you would use my affiliate link, because if you do, then you will enter to win a monthly giveaway that I do in addition to the weekly giveaways. Somebody who uses the affiliate links is going to win something from Jackson's. So definitely tell me if you order through Jackson's so that I can go and check it out and then make sure that I mark your name on it, because you'll be in that raffle, which is fun. So no matter which one I'm using, still my favorite brush. So I have to use this first. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab one of my colors, probably like the darker one, or maybe we'll just mix the two. And make sure you can see my palette here. There you go. And I'm just going to do a nice line just like that. See how nice and elegant the lines are? Aren't they crazy, right? And maybe I'll just do a couple more. I don't know, because we didn't do this on the let's go with the flow, shall we? So I did a few lines. Then I'm going to add a little bit of my permanent rose to it. And I'm just going to do some fun shapes. Yeah, you're going to get this brush right now, right? Because isn't it great? Does it get any easier than that? No. So come take the courses, because I will tell you all the tricks on how to make your paintings absolutely gorgeous. Then just for fun, we're going to add some water, and we're going to go a little lighter, and we're going to create some lighter strikes here with some just very loose. Who was it that asked me today, do I do any loose florals? Well, hello. I love loose florals. And I'm actually going to go here. Look at those beautiful mixes of colors. So right now I have a mix of 3 colors on my brush, right? I have the ultramarine light. I have the cerulean, which is phthalo blue. And I have the quinacridone permanent magenta. So if I wanted to, I could actually, just for fun, add in a little dot of permanent magenta here, just to give us a little splash of color, a little splash. I'm in a really good painting mood today. It's the weekend, and yeah, look at that. Hello. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty, right? Okay, where are we going from this? Well, let me just show you, because this is where the fun starts. So I'm going to grab any one of the darker blue colors, and we are going to just kind of dot it just randomly. Let's get the other color too in here, get it involved. And I'm just going to splash it like that. Okay, so simple. But let's rinse the brush out, grab the blue. So I'm taking my cobalt blue, and I'm going to put this there. Actually, to tell you the truth, this looks fine as is. Let's grab some of the other colors and build this out just for fun. Okay, are we ready? So now we're going to kind of rinse our brush out. And I'm going to tap, 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 tap. And that's the messy part, but I'm trying to make it less messy. And this is the part where we're going to test my mat out and see if I actually do have a mat that is waterproof. Let's just see, shall we? I'm going to take this little white brush. Oh, did I? Well, I don't know. Let's see. It looks like it's not really waterproof, but I'm sure it will clean. So let's just add a bunch of water to it and see. Either way, it's got a painting pattern on it. So I figure, what's the worst thing that can happen? Maybe it lasts for a few months. It's still pretty and there's no glare. Use these, by the way, to clean your palettes. These are amazing. The white, they are so good. Okay, so now that we have this, whether you have a spray bottle or a brush, and I'm going to do the brush because it's a little less messy for those of you who don't want to make a mess. I'm actually just going to roll it around the edge here of this, randomly moving up and down just for fun. Now, if you have a spray bottle, yes. Oh, yes. You could tilt this and spray it. I'm lifting the edge here. So you see, I'm actually tilting this direction. Now I'm going to add a lot of water to my big belly brush and I'm going to grab some color and I'm just going to travel, getting the second color. This is the cerulean and now the cobalt. And literally, we're just going to let watercolor be watercolor. Look at how pretty that is. I'm seeing already the smiley faces. You're already like, oh gosh, I got to do this. So shall we add a little bit of the transparent permanent magenta? Because I kind of think it'd be fun to just roll a little bit. And this is what I love about this brush. I have plenty of water all the time in my brush. I'm feeling the smiley faces right now. You're like, oh my gosh, you just made my Saturday. This is crazy. So I'm going to just kind of like roll it in and see how nicely these colors work together. Now, this is what I love about the Mission Gold Purely Pigment set. I personally don't think you will ever outgrow this. I think you will be a Mission Gold fan for a long time. I have so much more fun with my Mission Gold paints than I do with my Winsor Newton paints. And I was speaking to one of my students the other day who was ordering both. And actually, I think she canceled the one of the orders and just went with the Mission Gold one. And I can't even tell you, you won't be disappointed because look at the color load on this. It's crazy, right? So then I'm going to take a little bit of my cobalt and I'm just going to drag it as the base of the flower. And we're really done. That's it. Hello. We are, 17 minutes, including my explanation of what I was doing. I mean, the painting time on this was like nothing. Now, that's why I build all of my courses around 10-minute fun things that you can do with your watercolors and get something like literally you're going to exit every exercise feeling so nice because you actually painted something that you can share in the group and show off. And that's why I built the group page. So go and sign up for the class. Do this challenge, enter to win. I can't wait to give away another gift. I'm really excited about it. And when you guys use the affiliate links, that's how we fund the giveaways. So the more times you use the affiliate links, it doesn't cost you anything. I try to find the best prices online for you and suggest all the better priced items. So when you do that, that's what funds all the giveaways. So the more giveaways I can do, the more I will do. And that's why I'm even doing monthly giveaways to people who use the affiliate links because literally you guys are amazing. And when I even have some people, like somebody ordered an iPad the other day and they said, can you give me a link? Because I want to go order an iPad, but I want you to have the affiliate commission. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. And you know what? That was so amazing because that literally makes the list wider and bigger. And maybe I can even afford in the group to give away 2 gifts every single week for these challenges. I would love to be able to pick more than one winner. So that's my goal. I hope you guys will help me do that. And by the way, you guys are amazing. I read your comments all the time. And honestly, I just have so much fun in this group, and I love this group of people. You guys really protect each other. You look out for me, you look out for each other, and you really help out. Everybody has something to offer in this group. No matter what level you are figuring things out. And you know what? That to me is just why the group is so powerful. You guys really make it what it is. I just build it and I add tutorials to it and I talk about watercolor, which is my favorite thing to talk about in the whole wide world. So you guys do the rest. All right, go take the challenge, go paint, have a wonderful day. And I can't wait to see you guys in the classes and also see what you came up with. This is just such a pretty combination, right? Again, it is the pure pigment set from Mission Gold, but those colors, with the exception of the cobalt turquoise, do come in the palette set. So I don't know. It depends on what you have to spend on watercolor, but I can tell you this full-heartedly. I mean, full-heartedly. I would paint with this every single day. And I'm a big schminke lover. And I really do love schminke, but it's hard to get a hold of them. And I think for beginners, it's great to have a full palette of colors that doesn't cost a lot of money. So for around $50, don't you think this is amazing? As you were building the blue flower, I was seeing in my mind an underwater scene with coral. Oh my God, yeah, that would be amazing. Oh, you could totally do that, right? Totally. Like you could do this whole exercise and just kind of smear it out, let it dry, and then like put some fishies on it. Maybe some gold fishies would be really cute. You know, like the fish exercise from the sketchbook class, the watercolor sketchbook class for beginners, that fish exercise where we did like the whole background in like the teals and stuff. And then I took gold paint and we made that really beautiful koi fish. That is what I'm picturing. You're totally right. We'll do that as well as the challenge. All right, guys, have a great day and I will see you on the other side.